So, Fox announced today that Congressman Jason Chaffetz will be joining their network as a contributor, and I have issue with this for several reasons. One is that when I woke up and read this story, I got the biggest deja vu feeling I've had in a year. And around this time last year, Corey Lewandowski, who was serving as the campaign manager for our incumbent president, uh, quit, and then 3 days later, if I'm remembering correctly, was signed by CNN under some agreement of him not being able to disclose certain confidential information about the campaign or whatever. So that reminded me of that, but also this really puts into perspective what is wrong with politics nowadays. I want you to really sit back and think to yourself, what exactly about Jason Chaffetz, or just Chaffetz if you want to call him by his last name, what about him stands out to you? You know, if I think about Bernie, I think about, oh, well, single payer health care and, free college, ending the wars. I think about Warren. I could feel pretty much the same way. And actually remember several times they tried to introduce things to go about doing that, but were met with opposition by sometimes both parties. Anyway, the guy to me has always just appeared as this person who's meant to be another Republican opposing most of the past Democratic policies, such as the Affordable Care Act and the Iran nuclear deal. You know, the list goes on. But what I'm trying to convey here is that the man hasn't even, they haven't done anything with him yet. But this is just the day that it was announced. You know, this historic day of June 28th, 2017. That, mark my words, if that man stays on network for 1 year, for 10 years, for 15, for 30, all he will do is say things that are, there's nothing to him, is what I'm trying to convey here. That everything he says will be entirely just a repeat of what you'd hear from anyone else. They could have pulled another person out of Congress and you'd get the exact same result, just with a different face and maybe a different voice. So you might as well have the Speaker of the House resign, him come on there and be on Fox. Ryan, you get the exact same thing, except more high profile, because he actually has a position of power to an extent. It's sad that we've gotten to this point where we can't even get people who, if Fox is gonna hire anybody, they should go after, I don't know, conservatives that don't have a name, that are just interested in being journalists or being commentators. And that's the problem I had with this selection. It feels to me as though, okay, well, we're just gonna grab this high profile person and stick him on our network, and maybe it'll increase ratings. Probably not, because nobody even, there's nothing to him. Even Trump, even though he went along with a number of conventional Republican ideas, is entertaining to listen to, is entertaining to see. The same thing with forget that. I was gonna argue Cruz as well, but my point is, with Trump, you can at least get something entertaining out of seeing ideas that you don't agree with being stated. This man, you put him on there, I'm just going to my deep slumber, because I don't see anything that amounts from this. This is the bottom line. So thank you for watching. Have a good day.